Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello. It is a long-awaited return of the genius. A short, abridged, stupid question day. Woohoo! Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. My meeting with the prospective tenant went a little bit later, so sorry I'm late, but I did warn that might be a possibility today. So hello, great to see everybody. So yeah, so woohoo. So anyhow, and she was very nice woman. I'm not sure if this is the right apartment for her. She had this like electromagnetic like wave tester thing. I've never seen anything like it. And she like tested the like electricity output for the bedroom, and she's looking for a bedroom that has like zero like electronic waves in the airwaves. But that's hard to find when you're like looking in apartment buildings, and there's apartment buildings all over. So but anyhow, seemed like a nice woman, but so we'll see. And woohoo! Yeah, so I have the hat on. Haha, so I hope you have some questions for the genius. So yeah, well, some people are very sensitive to electromagnetic fields. Not all of us can feel them the same way some people do. So it may seem a little odd, but it's probably not that odd if you can actually feel it. Just like some people are more sensitive to different foods, or and have allergies to different things that your body's sensitive to, or you can't eat something, and some people doesn't bother them at all. So it makes total sense to me that somebody would be able to feel things that are waves. These are things, sound waves, electromagnetic field waves. Different people have different body sensitivities, and some people can feel that. So it might seem crazy if you can't feel it, but it's not crazy. Just like we can't hear a dog whistle, but a dog can hear it, and we don't think we're crazy if we can't hear the dog whistle. Well, no, yeah, don't live next to power lines, but there's also like waves that come off of your router from your, the waves that are coming off the router, and all the different light sockets in your house and your phone and all that stuff. But yeah, in fact, she said my kitchen was very good because my kitchen didn't have a microwave. So yeah, so that was that. But there's a couple other people that are supposed to look at it this weekend. So yeah, we'll see. So how's everybody? And most importantly, does anyone have a question for the genius? After it's been a couple months since the genius has been able to make it to the show. So, I mean, who has a question for the genius? And oh, you know what I did last night? I'm very excited about. I got crafty last night because I'm trying to, I was trying to get everything and doing my list of things to do. and trying to get everything ready for when people come over. I made pillows, like throw pillows to put on the chairs, the couch and everything, because I've got these, you know, all this free furniture that I got off Craigslist, and none of it exactly matches. Like I kept it in the same color family, but they're not all the same style. So I made, I used some leftover fabric from when I covered the bench, the fabric I used to upholster the bench. So I had that left over. So I made some matching pillows for that. So that would kind of like incorporate that. And then I got 2 pieces of fabric remnants at the upholstery store for $1 each. $1, $2. And then I used old pillows I had, and I just made new covers for them. So I'm going to show you my pillows that I made. Here's one. And I made the other side that is this. It's got a shiny, ornate side. And this goes on a cream chair. And then I made 2 for the sofa. I made these 2 for the sofa. They're just a plain kind of textured, like cream color that matches the sofa. And then I made 2 with the leftover fabric from the bench. And I made a smaller one and a bigger one for the 2 different chairs. So that kind of like brings it together so that it all matches. And it makes it look a little more coordinated. So, yeah. So, yeah, I am officially Martha Stewart on steroids, because not only have I been building stuff with my power saw and refurnishing furniture and polishing my pots and pans so they're sparkling, but I also pulled out the sewing machine and made pillows. No, I didn't. Oh, David. Those aren't pillows. Yes, the famous line from Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Steve Martin and the late great John Candy, where the 2 guys are forced to try and travel across the country together with no money. Those aren't pillows. Yes. It's a good movie. If anyone hasn't seen it, I'm going to assume you've all seen the movie. And this is nope. Well, the question, the line, those aren't pillows. They don't have any money, so they have to share a hotel room. And of course, it's a hotel room with only one bed, so they have to share the bed. And they wake up snuggled together. Wake up, and the one guy says, I was sleeping with some soft pillows. And the other guy says, those aren't pillows. Yeah, so. Oh, wait. So this guy said I ignored your question. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Sturgis guy says, who killed Vincent Vega? Radio killed the video killed the movie star. Video killed the radio star. Sturgis guy. Which is actually a really cool song. I that's one of those old songs that I like. Some of you may know that. Yes, it is stupid question day, so I am here to answer your stupid question. I'm here to answer your questions with my own genius answers. Yeah, and who doesn't love John Candy? Sturgis guy says close. David Jones says, I have been asked to make a report on what I don't know. How do I go about doing that? Well, David Jones, that is challenging because the topic of what you don't know is so vast and so all-encompassing that you really have to just narrow. You can't actually make a report on everything you don't know. So I think you have to narrow it down on just like small, like subfields of things you don't know, like all the things I don't know about sports, or even make a smaller field, like all the things I don't know about curling. You know, pick a sport. All the things I don't know, like, or about anything, whether it's geography or country or politics. Yeah, you really have to narrow it down to. David Jones says he happens to know a lot about curling. I'm not talking about your hair, David Jones. Linda says she likes that sport. David Jones says he knows a lot about that sport because it's a Canadian sport. And someday when he gets up the courage, he's going to move to Canada. But yeah, it's an excellent sport if you like sweeping snow on the ice. Linda says she likes NASCAR, Red Sox, and Patriots. That's it. Okay, she doesn't like baseball. She just likes 2 teams in baseball. Or 1 team in baseball and 1 team in football. All right, David Jones. Here, your task is to write a report about everything you don't know about highlight. Wait, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Highlight. Hot. Highlight. Highlight. Yeah, see, I don't even know how to pronounce it. The first part of the report is how to pronounce highlight. Highlight. That's the crazy sport with the tiny ball and the long wicker, like scoopy shovel thing, and you bounce it along the walls really fast, 100 miles an hour. Highlight. 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 Hey, and rugby. So yeah. So does anyone else have any questions for the genius for this new return of the genius? So yeah, and oh my goodness, it's already 5:55. Wow. Well, that went quick. I went later, but and David Jones says Eskimos prefer to be called the Inuit. Yeah, they're actual what they call themselves, the name of their people is the Inuit. They don't like to be called Eskimos. They consider it a pejorative term. Well, I could see that. Linda, we're just not going to think about that. Linda's question is, will you be able to stay in your apartment if you don't get a roommate? No, I must get a roommate very quickly or I will be on the street and homeless. So yes, we're working very hard, which is why I've been working so hard to get everything looking so nice and perfect and inviting. It's very inviting. Yeah, I had to put my glasses on because I can't see. Even when I go back, I can't see. I think it's the light is reflecting on the screen. David Jones says, anyone who's interested that's not insane. So far, no. So, but that's sanity sane. That it's a relative term. It all depends on your perspective, doesn't it? I'm sure there's somebody who would call each and every one of us insane based on their perspective. Linda says, no bingo, so no more name calling. Now, Linda, you're still holding on to it. You're still stung. Your feelings are still stung. Linda's like, so? But yeah, and your point is no point. How far am I from the ocean? I am about, I'd say, 4 miles from the ocean, maybe. Yeah, not that far away, but hopefully far enough away that if there's a giant tsunami tidal wave, it won't get all the way to where I am. This guy's never seen an ocean. You've never seen an ocean? Wow. That's crazy. I've seen several. Linda says she's been in an ocean. David Jones has sailed the seven seas. Yes, because in his past life, he was a pirate. Arg. Linda says she's scared of seaweed. Yes, well, seaweed, you should be scared of seaweed because it's got very sharp teeth. No, don't worry about the seaweed so much. It's the jellyfish and the sharks. The jellyfish, actually, because they sting you. Sharks, if you're in shallow water, you're not so in danger of sharks. Sometimes they come up pretty shallow, but most of the time they need to be in the water that's deep enough for them to swim in. So it's not like Sharknado where they can jump out of the water and anyhow, so oh my goodness, it's 6 o'clock. All right. So Sam says, let's take a walk to the beach. Yes. Hey, Wing Doggy. Sorry about your old computer. All right, so yes, Linda says it's true. Sharks don't jump. Yeah. The actual incidence of people each year that are killed by sharks is actually pretty low because you really have to go to them to get killed. They can't really come to you. I think more people are actually killed by toddlers each year, accidentally being shot by the toddler than by sharks. Actually, I think the number of people who are killed by refrigerators is actually greater than the amount of people that are killed each year by sharks, or at least in the US. Because, yeah, there are a certain amount of people each year who are killed by having a refrigerator fall on top of them. And since refrigerators don't really tip over that easily, you got to work really hard to get a fridge to fall on top of you. So, yeah. So, okay. And if you're curious, you can probably Google and find out how many people are killed each year in the US by refrigerators. All right. So tomorrow is Funny Friday. We'll have some jokes to share with everybody. I hope you have some jokes to share to get everybody in a good mood for the weekend. Woohoo, yay! All right, so I am just about to sign off, but I want to thank you for coming to see me because you're awesome. Oh no, Wing Doggy. I hope you get it fixed. Oh, good, Linda. All right, so I'm just about to sign. All right. Kisses for everybody. Bye, love you all. Bye. Bye, see you tomorrow.